Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as the Martian Geek. Having defeated Lemmy and Ahmed, we move on to Macro Mountain, World 4. And lag, for some reason. If you couldn't guess so far, the theme of Macro Mountain is basically Giant Land. Think World 4 from Super Mario Bros. 3. We have giant Koopas, giant Goombas, giant Piranha Plants, giant pipes, giant blocks. Even the hills in the background are rather big. The music is Spirit Mountain from Yoshi's Safari, Stage 5. I've actually heard that song in quite a few hacks, notably SMW 2+3. Okay, that was dumb. Blind jump! Should have been a trail of coins there. Well, I know for next time, I guess. I guess since I had 25 lives and it was already small anyway, trial and error gameplay isn't that bad, but still. Honestly, the problem with this port, though, is it's missing, like, at least a couple of the channels. Okay, I guess it wasn't a blind jump, never mind. I was just derping. But I actually want to make a better version of this song, but, well, whatever. And now we have green Koopas, who are no harder to defeat than the red ones. And green Paracoopas. Really, more hacks in Mario games should have a giant world. I guess there was sort of Soda Jungle in New Super Mario Bros. U, but if I hadn't turned around there. Oh hey, you can actually go down some of the big ones. And Mario's still flashing. Yeah, about the only other time I can think of something like that is with some of World 5 in New Super Mario Bros. U, Soda Jungle. It had a few giant things, mainly the first level, which fittingly was called Jungle of the Giants. The Macro Zone in Super Mario Land 2, as you'd know if you watched my LP of that game, well, it was called Macro Zone, but everything else wasn't big. Or at least not in this kind of way. It was a different kind of big, but whatever. This one more or less introduces you to the giant stuff. Almost like a harder version of Pleasant Plains one with giant enemies. Is there another block there? Okay. I have had occasions where I bumped my head on invisible blocks that were intended to help, and that guy came up too soon. Though I've noticed something about the Piranha Plant timing in Mario games, which is that I'm used to it being like in Super Mario Bros. 3 and possibly 1, and it seems to be a little bit different in newer Mario games, like they stay out longer or something, which causes me to get hit sometimes by them. I don't know what it is. But we're on to Macro Mountain 2, and this time it's underground. And we have giant yellow munchers. You'd think more people would think of 32x32 munchers. Oh hey, a regular-sized pipe. Can we go down it? Nope. And a regular-sized Mega Mole. Okay, well that Piranha Plant was supposed to not come out when I was directly next to it, but apparently it still does. I guess a Mega Mole would be sort of a giant Monty Mole. Whoa. Okay, that jump was risky. Coin got stuck in the pipe. I remember that happening to Gamma V in her SMW 2+3 LP. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional on... Probably not intentional on Nintendo's part, but I don't know if they noticed it and just figured it wasn't a big enough problem to fix, or if they just didn't notice it. We're gonna need a P-switch here, and... we're not gonna get one because I decided to smash the blocks. Well, let's just take a hit. Not like those are instant kill blocks or anything. Same sound effect, but this time it's a good thing. And we have auto-scroll. Again. Coin heaven. You know, there aren't very many good... Well, there aren't any good custom cloud graphics around either, I've found. More than there are crystals, but I wouldn't really call any of them, like, above average. Could use some custom cloud graphics as well. At least the foreground. Cloud backgrounds aren't too hard to find. Is there anything else I should be aware of here? Nope, just more moles. Now that I think about it, I wonder why Super Mario World never had Monty Moles and Mega Moles in the same level. I mean, obviously the sprite tile sets are different, but they didn't have to be. Well, that's the end. I remember that one being longer for some reason. Also, I wonder where the 5th Yoshi coin is. Well, it doesn't matter now. Macro Mountain 3, I'm guessing, has water in it, or is underwater. Underwater. I don't think there actually are any giant enemies in this one, though. Well, I could be wrong, I don't really remember this one very well. This game... Oh, okay. So there are giant enemies. Giant Blurp. With weird-looking goggles that make him look like a Cyclops. Same as the regular-sized Blurps, it's just more noticeable on the giant ones. Oh, Rip Van Fish. I'm glad I have a Fire Flower in stock. And I should have used that before. To avoid it replacing, or avoid a mushroom replacing it. This game, but what I was saying is, this game seems to put underwater levels in quite a few environments. Not that that's a bad thing. Though, that's one thing I noticed about New Super Mario Bros. 2 that I didn't like, is too many underwater levels. I wonder if you can shoot these... Oh wait, I already did, didn't I? Yes, they can be killed with fireballs. Let's have some roast fish for dinner. A pipe. Yeah, it's not completely ungiant. We're not completely out of rockets. Okay, which way, which way? I choose both ways. I wonder what Rip Van Fish fillet tastes like. If there's one complaint I have about this underwater music, it's the overuse of that one sample. It's Instrument 5 Sample 7. It's the guitar-like thing. That instrument is really hard to use well, I've found. Super Mario... Oh, how did I not get hit by that? Maybe the thing has a smaller hitbox than it looks. Super Mario World in general doesn't have very good sounding instrument samples, except for a couple like the bongos and the steel drums. But there are a couple that are notably worse. That one and the piano, mainly. Another Yoshi coin. Having fireballs is such an unfair advantage in water levels. Whoa! A wild Rip Van Fish appeared out of nowhere. I remember in the first Super Mario Bros., I, always tried to make sure to have fireballs when I got to the underwater levels, because, well, otherwise you can't kill anything, and it's just so much easier with fire. I mean, that's true for any Mario game, but for some reason the first one just seemed even... it seemed like there was even more of a difference in difficulty with and without fireballs. Well, Well, that's half the world. We have 5 regular levels and a castle. And it looks like our next one has a secret exit. But we'll worry about that next time. So I'll see you then.